I don't know. I'm
They
guessing.
don't want to be a part of a man.
Well, you sound real confident. You're like, Good day, everyone. Welcome back to Glitch in the Matrix. Have Annie with me today. So I want to talk about the song a little bit, and then let's just go ahead and jump into it. We're going to do Green Day's American Idiot from 2004. And there's so much involved in this. We've been doing songs lately that are anywhere from the 80s all the way up to the early 2000s. And one thing that we're finding is, without even intentional, it just seems to be coincidental that what they're talking about is so relatable to today. And this potentially could be one of those songs also, just depending on how you look at it. He actually wrote this song right around the 2004 election when George W. Bush was reelected. And it just kind of talks about some of the biased media that's out there, and the media controls kind of what's thought out there. And what really sealed the deal is he was actually on his way to a recording session, and as he was driving, he was listening to a Lynyrd Skynyrd song. You know Lynyrd Skynyrd, right? Sweet Home Alabama, all that stuff. Mm-hmm. And as he was listening to the song, it's like he just kind of kept hearing this thing. He's like, why are so many people just proud to be just rednecks? It's like, oh, damn. Okay. So he gets to the studio and he's actually like irritated by it. He's like, why is this turning into a thing in society and all this stuff? And that's so much what's going on today. It's like, you can't tell who's for what anymore. And, Republicans are supposed to be, in the U.S., Republicans are supposed to be the people, the higher income, and that's not necessarily true across the board, but when you think about Republicans, most people think of, a higher income tax bracket. A lot of decisions that are made on a Republican side can benefit higher income and corporate America a little bit more than, say, the other side of that spectrum, stuff like that. But that's really kind of what's going on now, like fake news, and this is all about, biased media and stuff like that. So he really just kind of wrote a song about it. It's like, why are we proud to be this way in certain aspects? He doesn't want to be an American idiot. And what's funny about this song also is this song made it to number 3 in the UK and 61 in the US. But the funny thing about that is, if you really
America.
Yeah, but it's funny if you think about it, though, because most of the time you see chart toppers in the UK or in the US, they usually kind of coincide. They're usually pretty close, especially if something hits number 1 in one of those countries. It's very close in the other country. US and UK usually have those charts within a certain range of each other. That's one of the biggest gaps I've ever seen. And I don't know if it's because maybe a lot of people took it as insulting or whatever. I really don't know enough history about it from that perspective. Overall, though, it's a cool song. I don't think me and you have done anything by Green Day yet. There's some things that are political out there that they've done, things like that. But this one specifically, dogs going out the back door, making a bunch of racket. This is the most unprofessional channel ever to have all this noise in the background.
Dogs are just
Anyway, we have too many animals. Anyway, let's go ahead and jump into it. I'm pretty sure you've never heard this before, but I think it kind of screams volumes as to kind of what's going on out in the world today. Again, another song 16 years old that's still relevant to an extent. So let's go ahead and jump into it. Green Day, American Idiot from 2004. Before we do, though, check it. We have a new sponsor for the channel, The Coldest Water. Guys, I am proud to announce that today's video is sponsored by The Coldest Water. These water bottles are real deal, no joke. I got mine a few days ago, and the first thing I did was to test it out to make sure I was being honest for all of the viewers out there. I filled it up with ice water, put the top on it, set it down on this desk. Literally, I think I'm on day 3 now, and you can hear there is still ice in this thing after almost 3 days of just sitting here. That is mind-blowing to me. This thing has over 8,000 5-star ratings on it. It's got no sweat technology. I literally filled it up with ice and water, set it here on my desk, come back, no ring, no nothing. It's absolutely key for anybody looking for a good new water bottle, especially for the summer coming up. There's a variety of different sizes, but it doesn't stop with just water bottles. Yeah, they actually have cold pillows. Everybody loves the cold side of the pillow. Cold mattresses. They have braces for different parts of your body for aches and pains. It's pretty amazing, guys. Get out there, help support the channel. There's links below that will lead you directly to the link that will help support my channel. There's also a 10% discount code being Matrix 2020. Make sure you enter that in there as well and get you 10% off your sale. Let's get back to our video now. Before we get started, don't forget to subscribe. I've recently been laid off. I am putting so much energy into the channel, trying to hit 100,000 subscribers by the end of the summer. So if you like what you see, please get out there and do so. Don't forget to follow us both on Instagram. Links below. Here we go right now with this one. Bleep that out.
Welcome to a new kind of tension all across the alien nation. Everything is meant to be okay. The television dreams of tomorrow. We're not the ones I'm meant to follow, but that's enough to warn you.
How familiar are you with Green Day? Do you know them at all?
I don't know.
Oh, okay. So you might not. You might.
I might not.
Okay. But this is one of those songs like Sum 41 that you've always kind of dug, and but it's got a a meaning behind it, stuff like that. So anyway,
They look like punk.
Yeah, no, this would be considered probably, I would say, a modern day punk, alternative type rock and roll, stuff like that. But yeah, no, I would love to categorize this in a kind of a punk kind of genre for the modern day kind of era. So.
Well, maybe I'm the America.
Dang, I wish they were.
I'm not a part of a redneck agenda.
Yes.
Now everybody to the propaganda and sing along to the age of paranoia.
Fake news paranoia.
Welcome to a new kind of tension all across the alien nation, where everything is meant to be okay. The television dreams of tomorrow. We're not the ones I'm meant to follow, but that's enough to warn you.
I'm trying to figure out the symbolism of the stripes washing off of the flag.
Yeah.
I mean, is that just like...
I don't know what that is.
I don't know. I'm
They
guessing.
don't want to be a part of man.
Well, you sound real confident. You're like, I'm sitting there thinking, I'm like, is that just like symbolism of us, in the U.S.? I mean, we're losing sight of who we are. We're, losing the original foundation of what we were built on, because the stripes are the 13 colonies, and that's the foundation that the country was built on, and that no longer exists as it washes off. Like, that's pretty deep stuff, man. My incredible thoughts. Remember that one? Anyways,
The slime or the green slime reminded me of the Nickelodeon slime.
Nickelodeon, so yeah, you got song. They were actually doing that stuff when I was a kid too. So, anyway, what do you think of the song or the message behind it or anything?
I really liked it.
That's a killer jam and driving song.
Yeah, I think I would listen to that like if I was trying to get punked or something.
Yeah, good. Okay, good. So that's it kind of served its purpose, but the meaning behind it.
Gecko.
Oh yeah, little geckos.
Sorry.
We have a lot of little lizards that run around in our front porch. But good. I mean, I really wanted you not just to like it, but the message behind it is the message behind it might even be more accurate today than it was even when the
Back
song
then.
was written. Yeah. Anyway, I think the song is a home run for so many reasons, but I'm glad you enjoyed it. Glad you enjoyed it. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please get out there and subscribe if you haven't yet. Trying to hit 100K by the end of the summer. I'm just going to keep pounding that. Don't forget to get out there and check out your coldest water. The links are below. Help support the channel. Don't make a whole lot of money here because everything's copywritten, but I do have a good time doing this, so it is kind of nice when I do make a little bit of money. Anyway, hope you guys are enjoying it. Subscribe. Until next time, thanks for watching this one.